it's Kristin, and I have a video today for you about a product that every time I mention it, I get tons of questions about it. So the product that I'm talking about is Baby Foot, and this is something that I don't even know how or when I found out about it, but I have been using this for several years now, and just to get it out there. This is just, I just thought I would do this video because every time I talk about the product, I get tons of questions, whether it's on Instagram or on Snapchat or on a video, on a favorites, on an empties, whatever. Anytime I've brought this product up, there is a ton of questions. So the people at Baby Foot, Baby whatever, they have no idea who I am. This is not sponsored. This is just my information for you. And to that end, I don't have any special information. This is just my usage and my research and that sort of thing as far as what I found out. I'm not an expert by any means. So let's just get that out there right now. Also, let's get this out there. If you have any questions about this, medically related, and I think there's one thing that I will touch on later, check with your doctor, please. Absolutely 100% check with your doctor. This is just for information purposes only. Okay, so to that end, I want to just read the do not use this product if things off the back of the product. If you are pregnant or nursing, do not use this product. If you are diabetic, consult your physician. I just wouldn't do it. But if you're allergic to any of the ingredients, obviously, if you have open sores on your feet or any foot damage, or if you're using any other foot products. So just let's get that out there right away. Those are the warnings. So what is Baby Foot? Baby Foot is an exfoliant foot peel. So this comes with, and my apologies, Bob grabbed the garbage before I thought to show you guys. I had taken them off, and because I just did this 2 days ago. But there are two plastic booties in here, and they are sealed at the top. And this fits your foot size if you are from a size 4 to a size 13. So I know men that have used this as well, and it works for them. And so they come with these plastic booties, and there's a gel on the inside of them. You cut off the top of the booty and put your foot into it. So you need to then, I'm going to show you here. This is what they look like, the little booties. There will not be any pictures, by the way. All right, so the two plastic booties, and then it also comes with a piece of paper, or like an adhesive back thing that has 3 pieces of tape on it for each boot. So 6 total, 3 pieces of tape. You can kind of see right there. And so you just kind of secure it down so it's tight around your foot, and then you sit there. You can sit there for as long as you really want. It says to do it for at least an hour. I usually do mine for an hour to an hour and a half, depending. But one of the keys, I always tell people, you need to sit with your feet flat. Don't like put your feet up. And that's hard to sit, you know, normally if I'm sitting, I like to put my feet up. But you have to really let your feet sit and like stew in the stuff. You want to do that after your feet are clean. And one of the things that they suggest that you do, I have and I haven't, it just kind of depends. And you do get a little bit better result for that, is if you soak your feet beforehand, before doing it, so they're nice and kind of moist, not moisturized, but you know what I mean, like they're full of water. So I did not do that this last time. It just depends. You will get more peeling if you soak your feet before you go ahead and do this. So then from that point forward, for a few days you won't notice anything. Your feet might feel actually a little bit drier than normal. They tell you not to put any moisturizer unless you just can't take it anymore, and then you can put on like an oil-free moisturizer. I really just try to deal with it. But it might just feel dry. It doesn't hurt or anything. That was one of the things that a lot of people asked, and I'm going to kind of answer, I'm going to answer questions throughout here, and then I'll go and check my Instagram and make sure that because I had thrown out there if anybody had questions. I'll make sure that I kind of, we'll do a Q&A at the end, you know what I'm saying? So, one of the questions people ask is, does it hurt? For me, it doesn't hurt at all. And I don't even notice it. You kind of forget about the fact that you're doing it unless you're really focused on every day checking your feet. But you kind of forget that it's happening until the day that you take off your sock and you know, your foot apocalypse has started to occur. So no, it doesn't hurt. But another question a lot of people ask is, you know, can you wear, what kind of shoes can you wear? For the first couple days, you probably won't notice anything. You could wear whatever shoes you wear. But I'm telling you, you need to prepare yourself to be wearing shoes and socks, or something that's going to cover your foot for at least a week after the peeling starts. That's what I have noticed. When the peeling starts depends completely on you, your body, how well you've taken care of your feet, like that sort of thing. It will sometimes start within 4 days, sometimes it takes a week. It just depends on you. They say on the back that the dead skin cells will peel from 5 to 7 days after initial application, and it says it can continue to peel naturally up to 2 weeks depending on the amount of dead feet on the skin, leaving your feet soft, smooth, and like a baby's foot. And that is exactly what it does. It does take some time. You have to be prepared for that. So I always tell people, you know, you can't decide in June you're going to do your baby foot because, well, I mean, you can, but you're going to need to be prepared to be wearing shoes and socks then for a few weeks in the middle of June, and that's probably not what you want to do. Okay, some of the questions that I have been asked in the past is, toe polish, what will it do? So this time I took one for the team because I had always removed my toe polish before. It doesn't say that you need to, but I've always done that. And so I left it on, and it absolutely will eat off your toe polish. Not like completely, but it's, you know, at the tips of my toes and here and there. So I would take off your toe polish if you either plan on doing it after or do it before, one or the other. But so yes, it will definitely affect your toe polish. I gotta tell you guys, I'm having real issues with lighting the past couple videos with the sun coming up at different times. Whew, it's always a trial and error, let me tell you. Okay, so cost on this, a lot of people asked about cost. The cost is $25. I have purchased mine in the past from Beauty Sage and from beauty.com and from babyfoot.com. And to that end, I saved it. I got an email yesterday directly from Babyfoot, not to me, it was a mass mail. And right now until the end of May at babyfoot.com, that's the only place I know, if you get buy one, get one free, which is a really good deal, really good deal. And it's BFMOM is the code. I'll put that below, but that was the email that I got. Hopefully you guys can see that. And I just got that yesterday when I was starting to work on this video. So that was timely. All right, I'm going to start going through the questions that I got on Instagram. Runs on Coffee, who's been a friend for a long time. She said, shedding, how bad, how uncomfortable, how long? So a couple of weeks. I don't find it to be uncomfortable. They do tell you, by the way, not to pick at it, and just to let it shed naturally. Let's be real. I don't think it affects it if you do. The key though is don't pick at it like before it's ready, because if you'll hurt yourself. You'll peel skin that's not ready to be peeled. Know what I'm saying? So just back off with your little peeling paws. How long do you leave it on for? It didn't quite seem to remove enough. So here's the thing. If you don't regularly take care of your feet, and I don't mean like you don't take care of your feet, but if you don't get like pedicures regularly and that sort of thing, you just kind of do them here and there. It may take a couple more uses in order to get the results that you want. Though their website does say, so I'm just going to read you from their website. It says, after using Babyfoot, this was like on the frequently asked questions portion. It said, I still notice some dead skin cells on my soles. When can I use Babyfoot again? And that's when it said the 2 weeks. But it does say that they recommend that you use it every 2 months. Based on the individual, and I don't know, like I said, I don't know that 2 months is necessary. Like I use it twice a year, but it's completely up to you and your foot and that sort of thing. But I know I have plenty of friends, YouTube and non-YouTube, that use this and love it as well. So I'm telling you, it's not just me. One other thing I noticed while I'm on the frequently asked portion about this is that one of their asked questions was, will Babyfoot fade my tattoo? And it said that because it's a peel, there's possible fading. Most people do not have a lot of peeling on the tops of their feet. So it kind of depends, I think, where you have your tattoo or whatever. I don't know. But I will tell you this, speaking of the peeling on the top of your feet, that's where I noticed it the first the peeling to start happening, where your skin is what I feel like the thinnest on the top of your foot. You'll see that start to peel first. That's your sign. That's your key. Put on your socks, put on your shoes, and don't take them off for a few weeks. Okay, not a few weeks, but don't take them off for a week. And I had just told somebody the other day, when I'm doing this, I wear socks 24/7. I wear them in bed, I wear them around the house, I wear them to work. I don't just trust me. Somebody asked if you use a pumice stone, you know, every day after it, and don't. Just let it do its thing. Just be patient and let it do its thing. Yes, are they booties? Do they come in different sizes? They are booties, like I showed you in that picture, and they don't come in different sizes. They just fit a size 4 to a size 13. Somebody asked if it removed calluses, and if so, does newly revealed skin get hurt by shoes easily? I feel like it does start to remove calluses, especially like on the sort of ball of your foot. And I've never noticed any tenderness. So I don't know if I just have tougher than normal feet. Anybody that's used it, you know, maybe list below your experience, but I've never noticed any sort of tenderness or any of that sort of thing. One person asked which brand works for you. This is the one, I've only ever tried one other one that I think came from Target or something, I can't remember now, and it did not do anything at all. This is the only one that I've gotten the great results with. So I don't think that there are, I do have some other ones to try, I think that are for sure from Target. But I just don't think anything works like the baby foot does. I have heard from some people, a lot of people were asking where to purchase it, and I told you the couple of places that I found it. I will list any place that I can find below online. Target, I have heard, is selling it in store. And when I was in New York, we walked into some, I know it was a makeup-y sort of store, and they had it there. So I think it's starting to appear to be, you know, in other stores besides just online. So just keep your eyes open. I've never seen it in any other box but this. By the way, this is lavender scented. I don't think there's any other version of it. And it smells just sort of fresh to me. One thing that I should have mentioned at the very beginning, how does this work? Like, what is the stuff that is in it? And it's natural. It's baby foot is formulated, I'm going to read from its box. Baby foot is formulated with 17 types of natural extracts and have a high moisturizing power. And so they list all of the different extracts in here that it uses. And I'm sure you could find that on their website as well. But so that's how it's like fruit enzymes. Somebody mentioned on here that their Merle Norman had it, which is interesting. I think you're just gonna kind of have to look and maybe check on their website to see if they have a where to buy sort of thing. So Tammy from Uppy's Beads had put a comment on here, and she always says how she has like alligator skin and feet, that sort of thing. She uses it all the time. She says it's seriously potent, but it's the only thing that helps. So, and as we all know, or if you don't know Tammy from Uppy's Beads, I'll list her below. She's got tons of great information. She knows what she's talking about. Lash Up Beauty said, asked if it could take up to 2 weeks. Yes, it absolutely can take up to 2 weeks. So again, somebody from the UK had asked, her name is I Am Frank 24, how much does it retail for in the US? Because she's looking to get it on Amazon. So again, it retails for $25 here in the US. And again, people were asking about the soaking and that sort of thing. So I never knew, I never paid attention to that, or it's a newer instruction, I'm not really sure about the soaking every day after. I've never done that. And I'm only, today that I'm filming this is, what is today? Today is Tuesday. I did this on Sunday. So I think I may soak my feet the next couple of days and kind of see if that does anything different. But I've done it, like I said, with the pre-soak. I've done it without the pre-soak, but I've never done it with the soaking my feet all of the days. And the only question that I had really from Snapchat was, is the fresh skin tender after peeling? And again, for me, it has not been fresh. It has not been tender after peeling. So I hope that these answered the questions that you guys had. Again, I'm not an expert by any means. It's just a product that I've used a lot, and I've done kind of my own research online and that sort of thing. So hopefully you found it helpful. On my face today, I am actually wearing, where did I put it? The Estee Lauder Re-Nutrive foundation, and I am in the shade 1C1. On my cheeks, I'm wearing the blush in Coralista. I heard somebody talking about it this morning when I was watching videos, and I was like, I need to wear that blush. On my eyes today, and I'm not sure if you guys can see that pop of green or not, but I'm wearing this matte green pure pigment that I got from Pop when I was, well, it's from Pop. I got it when I was in New York. Let's place modifier there. I do have a little MAC chromographic pencil, which is the nude one in my lower lash line. I have a little MAC Soft Brown in the crease, nothing crazy there. And then on my lips, I have the Chanel Double Intense, and this is the one in Darling Pink. And then over the top of that, I used my Camp Cosmetics Lip Lava in Katinka, which is just, I don't know, I just love that. It's just like you gotta have it in your collection when you wanna add this sort of shade on top of something. So mixing these two shades right here is just beautiful and worked well with my cheeks and my whatnot, so. All right, I think that's everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're having a great day, and in everything that you do, be beautiful. Bye.